afternoon. See, I've still not managed to get a haircut this week. Too busy meeting people. Oh dear, it has been a bit of a hectic week this week. But a really good one. Lots happening. The first one is probably worth mentioning. We are now 5 courses in on the mental health first aid, and we've now got over 70 recognised mental health first aiders. This is an incredible achievement. Really sort of proud that we've got to this stage since October. So it's always good to reflect on things like this. A massive thank you, as always, goes to Andy Elwood. Andy's just been consistently there to deliver these courses, and they're hard. They're not an easy sort of thing to do. I've been sat in the background for most of them, but Heidi's run this one. She's gone down really well. She's been really well received. People liked her. Of course, members really sort of singing her praises. So massive thank you to that, to Heidi. What else has been happening? Just had a really nice interview with one of Andy Elwood's social media people. So she wanted to do a little interview about how the mental health first aid course has been working for us. So that was nice to give something back to Andy. So the woman's name was Kat, and we just had a really nice chat for about 40 minutes. And yeah, hopefully he will get the content from that to be able to do an article for his social media. I was just saying, she was asking about the mental health first aid and what is given to me to be able to do this work. I think most importantly, it's the confidence to ask the difficult questions. It's also giving our members a course that's got credibility, it's got real meaning. It certainly helped us be able to run the bubbles. So yeah, I think the mental health first aid course is right for mental health motorbike. But I was also saying to her that the manual doesn't take into account in any shape or form the type of work that we're doing. We're completely doing sort of online stuff, and very little of the manual sort of talks about that approach with people. So yeah, I think we're actually leading the way, and particularly we've got 70 people through, and many of them are going on and doing sort of work through the Slack platform, the bubbles. So it's quite interesting. What else? This week's been all about the charity, all about getting the systems in place, getting the trustees together. We've now got 4 trustees. I don't know what my position is at the moment. Am I a trustee? What am I? I maybe need to have that conversation. But we've got Ken, we've got Andy Elwood, we've got Mark JJ Johnson, and we've got Alex Tamberides. So really high quality sort of team we're putting together. I suppose I will be the weak link, but we'll see. Yeah, so that's gone really well. Trustees are now sort of in place. We can start progressing things. Massive amount of work on Tuesday and Wednesday night went into the objects, creating the objects. We came up with 6 objects that we're really sort of pleased with, and then Alex said it's too many. The Link CVS person said it's too many, you don't normally have 6, you normally have 3 or 4. So then Andy's done a cracking job to rewrite them, which I think we're actually almost happy with now. So that'll be a really good thing to do. What else has been happening? Yeah, we worked on the application itself. It's not a difficult application, but it's just time consuming. You've lots of things to think about. Yeah, so we're having to go through that process at the moment. That's quite an interesting one. It's been a real help having Ken and Mark and Andy working with me on that. It was nice because Weeble jumped in one of the sessions, and then Alex jumped in on another. So it's an interesting dynamic. People jumping in and out. And I think we'll get to the stage where the trustees will take more of a lead on this. Let other people do other things then. Just frees people up. So, and then I met with Links CVS, who are based in Chesterfield, Sandra Pink is the woman that's supporting me through the application. So she's external, completely external to us. Doesn't really know anything about what we're doing, so it's been really interesting for me to try and explain it to an outsider. She thinks what we're doing is absolutely remarkable, really, really, really good. She's an older lady, very, very experienced. A lot of people speak highly of Sandra, and she's just one of these people that's got the knowledge. So she was helping me work through the questions, and I think we're more or less there. I've had 2 good sessions with her, and she's there now to offer additional support when we ask for it. She'll also has offered to do some trustee training, sort of the roles and responsibilities of a trustee. So that's good. Yep. And then final thing this week, we did the Chaos TV show. Hey, me, Weeble, and Davo. We went on there, and 2 young crazy presenters. I think they really enjoyed meeting with us. Got a lovely message from one of the guys afterwards, saying that he really wants to be involved with us. And I was speaking to my colleague Andrew. So the Chaos TV projects come out of us doing an international sort of programme for this organisation. Chaos community is a massive concern down in Cornwall. So they're working with vulnerable young people, lots of mental health focus on their work. They've got a care farm, they've got a community cafe, they've got a beautiful sort of beauty salons, and it's all sort of training young people up that are vulnerable, looked after young people, sort of young people with mental health issues, to work in these environments. They've also got the TV station and radio, so that's how we've come across them. We ran a big international project and provided them a whole team of international volunteers using the Erasmus Plus funding. They've come over for up to 12 months, and those international volunteers completely transformed how Chaos community operate, and think about things. So it's been a really positive relationship. So I've done and facilitated probably about, I've done 3 shows of my own, but our organisation's done at least 45-50 shows with young people, and we just provided them a really rich sort of source of content. And we're doing a big international project in July with them, if we can make it happen with the lockdown. So we'll bring 18 countries over to the Chaos community, and they'll see how this organisation works. They'll look at the business model, and we'll be doing loads of community action projects. So it's really good to meet 2 presenters who are young people that have gone through their system, and they're also bikers. So we're going to look at ways of getting them involved longer term. So maybe they become the link with the biking community and Chaos and Momentum World. So I'm going to try and get them. I've just spoke to Babs, the director there, and she's going to try and get them on the mental health first aid course in April, the 2 of them. So they're having a board meeting next week to see whether they can fund it. So that'd be really, really cool, sort of little output of the Chaos TV show. It is online, so there will be a link somewhere. So again, talking forever here. Another really good week. I'm feeling a little bit better this week. Still massive problems with my breathing. If I move suddenly, I just feel like somebody's gut punched me. So I'm just winded all the time, and still not very good taste and smell. But as the doctor was saying, you're probably doing too many hours. So I can tell when I've got a spotty forehead, that's too many hours working, it's stress. So I have been sleeping most of last weekend, and this weekend we're not doing a great deal. So I might be doing a bit of decorating, which will be nice with my daughter. Alright, so have a great weekend, everybody. Mental Health Motorbikes going from strength to strength. Feeling really accomplished this week, what we've done and what we've achieved. And there's some old wise gentlemen. We just need to find some gender balance now to sort us out. Okay, so see you soon. Thanks, everyone.